¿Qué tranza, pandilla? Bienvenidos a su Overdrive. Es un placer estar con todos ustedes. Estoy de regreso. Mi nombre es Samantha Mayo. Tengo enfrente aquí al increíble Joel y en los controles al maestro Gabo. ¿Cómo estás, Gabo?
Hola, estamos transmitiendo aquí en vivo. Tenemos una sorpresa para toda la banda. Una banda invitada que viene a tocar a México. Durante mucho... Nunca lo imaginé, la
Nunca lo
verdad.
imaginamos. Esperamos esto por muchos años. Ha venido Son, ha venido Earth, KTL también. Pero siempre esperábamos a esta banda. Y el día de hoy no solamente van a ir a México, están aquí con nosotros. Como
Una
invitados.
sorpresota,
La
¿no?
sorpresota de último momento, para que usted se cuadre. ¿A quién tenemos, Gabo?
Nadja is here at the Bull Terrier headquarters. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Hola.
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 We talk about we waiting for you for many years. You have a lot of fans, diehard fans here. So welcome. Finally, you came in the right time.
Yeah.
So how do you feel?
It's good. It's great to be here.
Yeah.
We're still jet lagged, so a little hazy feeling still.
Yeah.
But we'll be ready to play tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yes, yes. I always open the show with one simple question. If you can tell us about your first music memory, if you remember a specific band, singer, an artist that changed your life, if you remember that.
Oh man, that's going back a long way for me, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in a musical family, so my parents are both musicians. Music was always around in the house, so I guess like some of my first musical memories are Carmina Burana.
Wow.
Weather Report. My dad was super into fusion, and Tomita, the Italian synth. Sorry, not Italian, Japanese synth artist. He was one of my favorites when I was a kid.
Wow. How about you?
Not as highbrow as Hayden, but
Highbrow.
I had older
Please.
brothers and sisters, so I mean, they were into Pink Floyd and The Cure, Fleetwood Mac.
Good. The
I had a lot of
classics.
that,
Yeah, but like Weather Report when you're a kid, that must have changed
Yeah.
the whole thing,
I mean,
right?
that was one of my first concerts. They took me to see Weather Report when I was, I think, maybe 6.
No shit. That's John McLaughlin?
No, Joe Zawinul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Wayne Shorter.
Wayne Shorter.
and,
Yeah.
Jaco Pastorius on bass.
Yeah, okay. I was.
Peter
wow.
Erskine. Yeah,
And how was it?
that was amazing.
Oh, I bet. Did you? How did you process a show like that when you were a little kid?
That's a good question.
I mean,
Like,
the records are still in rotation. in our
yeah, I
house.
still listen to the records.
Yeah.
I think my memories of that show are really of the percussionists. Peter Erskine was on kit, and I can't remember, there was a percussionist as well. I can't remember his name. But like the seats that we had in a huge concert hall, they were kind of to the side and focused on the drummers, and I like really loved because I could see the drummer just playing his heart out, and it was so amazing to watch him play.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's really what I like. The strongest memory of that show is like the rhythm section.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So did that show make you play music?
No, I think it was already there.
Yeah, because of your background.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
In your house.
Yeah.
Wow. And was this in Toronto or
In Toronto. Yeah.
what? The Macy Hall?
No, it was Roy Thompson Hall.
Oh, that's a good one.
You
too.
know this one? Yeah.
I think I've been there. I can't remember.
It's been in a lot of movies as Alien Headquarters
oh,
because it
bro.
kind of looks futuristic.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. That's a
Like
an interesting
Resident
background.
Evil. I think it's in. It's like the Alien Headquarters in Resident Evil or something.
it must be funny to be like, okay, I was there like 2 weeks ago watching a show. Now it's like a
Full of aliens,
laboratory.
yeah.
So, do you remember when you decided to start to play an instrument?
I was forced to play an instrument as a child. I played the violin
Wow.
when I was really young, and then I took piano for many years. And actually, in high school, when all my friends were starting bands, I had serious stage fright, so I was out. I acted as their manager, but I was not getting on stage.
and what changed that?
Aiden.
Yeah,
Aiden
I'm to
needed
blame for
somebody
that
to
one.
go on tour with, and
Wow.
face in my hands.
And what about violin? Like we have a friend, Paola. She
Yeah,
also
yeah.
plays violin, but she's into like hardcore and
Okay.
emo and all that. So it's like nobody likes to play the violin. you know?
But actually, these days I know a band, the Otolith. It's a new band. It's more like a doom, and it's the from Super Rosa members,
Mm.
and they play the violin. Actually, two violins, and they play
Oh,
doom,
wow.
heavy.
A friend of ours in
Oh, really?
Vancouver plays.
Yeah.
She calls it chamber doom.
Oh,
it's
sweet.
Solo violin with pedals.
Yeah, I mean
The
that,
nausea, it's called.
that makes sense, but it's like 1 in 100, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
not so common.
It's not so common. It's the common thing is guitars or drums
yeah.
or like
Yeah.
bass, no?
Yeah.
But also Gibrana. Gibrana plays in
Gibrana.
Victoria, and
course, yeah.
a cool band from here.
Yep.
And if she's listening, hello, Gibrana.
Yeah.
Big hug to you.
Thank
Big
you.
hug to Victoria
Thank you.
and the 316 crew
Yeah,
for bringing Nadja and all these awesome artists to Mexico.
yeah, actually.
But that piano and violin background has helped, right? Like writing music.
Yeah, it
for
has
sure,
helped,
right?
For sure. Yeah. I have put a lot of it out of my mind for a long time, but it's helped.
Like how you process music,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So in these days, this kind of music, I mean, drone, doom, sludge, or whatever you want to call it, it's very popular. We have festivals, specifically the United States, Europe, and Mexico start. So how you guys get involved in this kind of music, and how was the beginning of the project? It was, I can imagine it was so different in these days, like now, because now we have a big structure, a big movement. But in these days, how started the band?
I mean, you started it.
Yeah, I mean, I started it as a solo project originally, and it was just like recording, and it was super lo-fi 4-track cassette recordings and stuff. And it was kind of my interest in bands like Godflesh, Neurosis, ISIS, and people like that who were doing heavy music, but also kind of experimental or electronic tinged. And around that time, Con8 and Sun and Thrones and people like that were just sort of starting, and it kind of spurred me to think, oh, other people are doing similar kind of things that I really find appealing at this time. So that definitely spurred me to keep making this kind of music. And then once the band started getting, or the project started getting some attention from Alienate Records in Montreal. They wanted us to play live concerts, of course, and I didn't feel like I could do it myself. So that's when I dragged Leah in.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you started the project without thinking about playing live, more like I don't want to say home project, but you know what, like studio project.
Studio
sounds
project
better.
more. I mean, I was playing live like under my own name at that time, but it was more kind of ambient music. Solo guitar, simpler to reproduce. So I was already playing solo at that time. And really starting Nadja was just kind of a way to take the sort of same methodology as what I was using solo and incorporate that heavy industrial noise doom sound into that and try to combine it. So to be honest, I didn't really expect there to be anybody who wanted to hear it live. So
Wow. But
when people started saying, yeah, we like this, we want to put it out.
that's
Yeah,
really
some
nice.
shows, yeah.
I think it's the same story for Tristan from Autor and Punisher. So
Yeah.
that's also the same of the case of Journey, this band. But yeah, that's really amazing. You have the opportunity to play around the world. You share the stage with main names like Sula Basana from Sun 6, Son. So Godflesh, even Godflesh, and you play a lot of festivals. So how was for you finally have the opportunity to start to meet these people and share stage? I can imagine it was a really good.
Festivals, we don't really get to see so many people, but some of the shows were really special, like Godflesh when we played with them in Russia.
Yeah, that was super
In
special.
Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But it was also super special for me because the few times they played in Toronto, they weren't allowed into the country. So I had tickets to see them a couple times in the, I guess, early 90s, and they were denied entry. So I never got to see them.
Wow.
Until, what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
DIY. They didn't allow them because DIY. Yeah,
I don't know.
It's
Somebody
Canadian.
had a criminal record maybe or something, and,
yeah.
Canadian customs say, we don't want you in our country.
It's very common. It's super common, especially bands from the States.
Yeah.
Like if you have like a DUI, and I'm
Ay,
gonna say this in Spanish. DUI es cuando te arrestan por bajo la influencia de alcohol, drogas, y vas manejando, ¿no?
Okay.
Entonces la inmigración canadiense es muy picky. It's like Canadian immigration super picky about it.
Exactly, yeah.
I have a friend who plays in a band, and but it was weird because sometimes they would allow him into Canada, but then some other times they wouldn't.
Okay.
And sometimes he would have to pay like $200 or
right.
it's weird, but
It is. I know the same thing happened with Dylan in Earth. The Earth didn't play in Canada for a long time, and I think he managed to get it erased from his record somehow, and they finally were able to play. But for a long time, they weren't allowed in the country either.
Wow.
yeah, it's interesting because I mean you have tickets and then I think that happened to me there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad, but we finally got to play with them, and we
Yeah.
played in Moscow and St. Petersburg with them, which
Yeah.
was pretty special.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen Godflesh.
No. Oh, yeah, once. They play here just once. The Lunario, same as Earth. A miracle happened.
It was
There
really
was a festival. I don't know how these guys get funds from the government, and they start to bring some really special bands like Neurosis, like John Zorn, Godflesh, and of course with the government changed, so the public party changed, and they cut the funds.
Ah.
It's very sad,
Right.
but thanks to these guys, we had
We
love.
had a good period.
Yeah, it was really good. The Bestia Festival.
Oh yeah, I've missed those shows. I wasn't here, but I've heard about those shows.
Yeah. And how was the experience to play with Sun? I can imagine it's something huge.
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
To be honest, we didn't know how their audience would react to us because, I mean, in a lot of ways it's similar music, but there's a lot of differences, of course, too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we went into the shows kind of,
Really just open. to
yeah,
see
not knowing
what's
what
gonna
the
happen.
response
Yeah.
would be. But in the end, people seemed to like
Yeah.
it, so
Yeah.
that's good.
I am very curious about the show with Sula Basana with Sun 6 because Sula is a lovely guy. I met Sula. We're really good friends. We visit to him
Okay.
last year, and we traveled to the forest. It was a really good experience. But I can imagine
Nice.
the show. It's two
Yeah.
words, but I mean amazing words. But at the end, it's kind of different.
Yeah, definitely.
How was the experience?
Trying to remember how that went. I mean, I think it was good. Again, it was a very different sort of presentation from our shows.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So it was sort of two extremes in one night.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good experience for people when they have this sort of a similar aesthetic maybe to a certain degree, but then different ideas of presentation of how that happens. So
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially a show like Sun or Sun. How you say
Sun.
Sun?
Like
Yeah.
like the sun.
Yeah, it's like quite an experience, right?
yeah,
I had the chance to see Soma, Stefano Mali's project, and it was that head, but I stayed there the whole time just to say that I stayed there. But I mean, it was interesting because it's something different from what myself I'm used to. I'm used to like heavy riffs and high gain and tupa tupa,
Right.
So for me that was like, okay, I get it now.
yeah.
Or I think I got it.
It's an experience and change.
Yeah, I think it's more like that.
It's
an
like
experience.
Yeah.
when I see KTL, it was very surprised to me. It's like wow, I can feel the sound in my body,
Sure.
and you
Yeah,
start
it's about
to
the sensation of it. in
Exactly.
our voice, yeah.
exactly that. I mean that for this kind of music, probably is on that way. You just need to feel it. It's not like like a head banging or being
No.
crazy. You just feel it. It's like a kind of meditation.
Yes,
Definitely.
yes.
Yeah.
It's very meditative.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that the same way how you see your music?
In some ways.
So, yeah. to a certain degree. Yeah.
Yeah. For the people who don't have any clue about you guys, how you describe your sound? I know it's a tough question. I can describe in my words because I'm fan of you guys.
Sure.
And I don't know if I understand what I try to understand what you're doing. I love it. But if a person, like a regular Mexican.
Never heard it?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been using a label that Adam from Crucial Blast gave us a long time ago now, and that's Dream Sludge. And we think it's a good one because, you know, it's got the dreaminess and spaciness of like shoegaze and ambient music, but also like the sludginess of doom and heavy metal sort of combined.
That's why I love it. It's fantastic.
Okay.
It's like at this project, you know, I recently, like 2 years ago, I had the chance to see Steve Bontil from Neurosis, and the music is so different. It's almost it's in the same vibe because it's very passionate, a lot of feelings, but on live it's just an experience. Steve played at Fire in the Mountains in Wyoming. It was just beautiful. It's just the mountains and the muses and these guys play. That's why music for me, it's more about how you're feeling. No, sometimes you don't need the words. You know, it's just the vibe, the sensation, exactly. That happened also with Amenra. You know, the first time, Amenra was a shock for me. It was like a ritual. I was very sad at that time, very depressed.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, what's happening here? And immediately changed for me. So, I mean, for me, this kind of music is more like that. It's how do you feel? You need to feel it. You need to have like I don't know if a mood. I'm going to say probably yes. I'm not because I enjoy this music and sometimes I'm very happy, and for me it means happiness. But for some people, feels more like sad. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we get I think an interesting variety of
Yeah.
people's responses. Like some people find it depressing but uplifting, or the other way around, uplifting but depressing.
Yeah. Depend on the venue too.
Yeah, I think it's a really subjective experience.
Yeah. I mean, when I hear you in these days, it's happiness for me. It's just it feels good. But probably in the I mean, like years ago, it's like, oh, I'm so depressed. But it's amazing. So we should listen some
Let's
music.
listen to some music and we'll be back in a bit.
Ahorita volvemos, pandilla.
Ahorita les traducimos toda esta charla.
Vámonos con algo de Whitsnake que se presenta mañana
Uy.
en Coyoacán. Chequen sus redes, por ahí está toda la información en una fiesta, en un jardín. Así que
Por Coyo.
si están en el sur de la ciudad, dense la vuelta.
Ahí estuvo el Whitesnake, que acaban de anunciar, van a tocar en Desert Fest Londres,
Ay,
Eso.
representando a México, mexicanos por segundo año consecutivo en Desert Fest Londres, lográndolo. Felicidades a los muchachos.
Increíble. Y el disco que traen ahorita está pasado de lanza. Para los que no lo topan, escúchenlo.
Lo pueden encontrar en vinil a través de
Sí.
Things from Beyond. Es un buen disco. Y pues bueno, vamos a traducir un poco de lo que nos
Claro.
acordemos, porque claramente hablamos demasiado. Les preguntamos un poco sobre su background en la música, cómo se acercaron a la música, sus primeras memorias. Y bueno, nos cuentan en una parte fue el Carmina Burana, que sin duda es una buena introducción a la música. Y bueno, del otro lado, Pink Floyd, The Cure, fueron como bandas que los fueron atrayendo como al mundo de la música. Y pues bueno, ellos ya empezaban a tocar instrumentos. Dice Adrian que justo sus papás eran músicos, entonces la música era lo que estaba en su casa siempre.
Claro.
Entonces,
Y su primer show fue Weather Report, que para los que no topan es de las bandas más locochonas de, pues como jazz fusion, ¿no? Como jazz fusión y no sé si free jazz, tal vez, maybe. Un poco de free, pero más como jazz, así. Pero imagínate ver a Wayne Shorter
Sí.
así a una edad muy joven, güey.
qué locura. Y bueno, del otro lado, el primer instrumento fue el violín, el piano, que eso ayudó mucho también después al desarrollo. Y les preguntamos un poco cómo se adentraron a la música densota, lenta, pesadota, de esa cochinototota.
Nota marrón.
Nota marrón. Y bueno, nos dice que en realidad Erwin empezó el proyecto como algo solo. Y pues en algún momento les pidieron hacer un show en vivo. Y pues pasó como lo de Journey.
Claro. Así de, ¿con quién toco?
Entonces, pues ya formaron la banda y pues bueno, han tenido el placer de tocar con muchas bandas, con Godfresh, con Son, nosotros le decimos Son, ¿no? Así que todo el mundo los conoce como Son, ¿no? Son, con Sula Basana, que son Six, y bueno, dicen influencias, ¿no? También Isis, Neurosis, pues bueno, todas estas bandas de post-metal increíbles que amamos. Y pues bueno, nos platican un poco su experiencia, que uno de sus shows más memorables fue en Moscú, justo con Godflesh, y pues fue algo que los marcó mucho.
No, ya lo creo. En Rusia debe ser toda una experiencia. Pero no, pues eso fue perfecta traducción.
Perdón, se me fue algo.
No, todo bien, todo
Creo que
bien.
estuvo muy bien el resumen ahí.
Sí, el resumen, claro.
Gracias
Sí.
muchachos. Pero bueno,
Continuamos.
¿no?
continuamos.
We were translating as we told you before, and we have I don't know who came up with this term, but I love it. For this heavy, slow, sludgy music, there's a Mexican term called nota marrón, which is
Nota marrón.
brown note.
Okay.
Which is those heavy.
Yeah.
And I think that's my favorite. I think I prefer that over like sludge or
Yeah.
it's like a funny term, and we always like to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually should trademark it. Le deberías de poner un trademark, copyright or something.
So, talking about your song, guys, how is the process to record, basically to create a song? Because this kind of music can be a loop, infinitive loop. So it can be a challenge to find an structure for this kind of music. How you guys create this kind of sounds? How you find the structure? How you say this is the perfect moment to record? And so tell us about this.
I mean, there's a process. It usually begins with the drum track.
Yeah, usually there's sort of the rhythm and a very basic guitar track that's kind of the skeleton of a song. And often it's more like a whole album that we kind of think of working on a whole album at one time. So it's less song by song. It's more songs within that album piece length kind of work or whatever. And starts with the drum machine and the guitar, very simple. And then a lot of it is just sort of layering on top of that until it kind of achieves what we think it should achieve, or it becomes something that we don't expect. And I think, okay, yeah, we've reached the point where we should stop. So yeah, a lot of people like ask if we have demos of or like unreleased demos and stuff like that, but we don't really work that way because we start from this sort of we start basically with a demo and that demo becomes the end product.
Okay, so when you start recording, that's it. That's like there, like you said, there's no demo. That's like, okay, this is the guitar track and that's it.
Yeah, for the most part, sure.
Okay. So, and how do you know when a song is ready? Like, I'm curious because, like I said before, it's a different type of music that the one I'm used to listen to. So, I'm like very curious on when do you know it's like, okay, that's it. We have reached the point when.
I mean, that's a very instinctual kind of
Like a feeling.
interpretation.
I guess it's the
Yeah.
same for all the bands. It's not like this is the end. You just feel happy and
Is it?
I-
Because I don't know. I mean, with this type of music, you can put layers and
So
layers
I think
and
we
layers.
see it as like we can do no more layers. And now
Yeah.
we kind of
I mean, that is part of the challenge, I think, is not to go too far because you can ruin it, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
And that has happened where we've been
Yeah.
working on something and said, we've taken it too far.
yeah. it
We
kind
have to
of-
start over.
Yeah.
Oh, so you start over.
We either start over completely or we like strip it down
Yeah.
all the way back to that original drum track and say, okay, starting again.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Work our way back up.
Yeah, imagine guys like Veil Witch or Abyssal. It's just one song, 45.
Yeah, I don't
minutes
know how
long.
long
It's a
people
challenge, man.
compose their songs.
Yeah. Like, okay, so you had that like, yeah, this is not gonna work. Like this song is not gonna work. We should
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
dump it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's. I get it. I mean, I get it.
Sure.
It's your.
I mean,
art.
but sometimes like that process of getting there tells us what we want to do. So we get there and said, okay, we've ruined it. Start over. It's kind of not necessarily recapturing that, but like we know more what we want to do with that particular passage or that song. So the process of working through it gets us to the end form.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you get like notes before you start?
No, not usually.
No.
Just feel it.
You don't have notes.
Yeah, that's a good way.
I'm very surprised because your discography is just immense. It's
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
It's like my record collection. But wow, so how you?
I mean, sometimes it can happen super quickly. I mean, like the album Queller. You know this one?
yeah, of course.
That was an entirely different album when we
yeah.
started it, and we worked on it for maybe a month, and said, "Yeah, this is not going anywhere. Get rid of it."
Oh, wow.
And then redid it in like 2 days over a weekend, and then it was done.
Wow.
Yeah, I think sometimes you have to let things maybe not go, but rest.
Yeah,
You know, like rest, and then you come back to it, and either you like it, or either you love it or you hate it. Well,
Sure,
hate it,
sure.
right?
yeah.
And then you dispose it or keep working on
Sure.
it. But you have to take those breaks.
I'm very surprised. I mean, you don't have notes, but your discography is just immense, and you sometimes you
it's-
say this is not a good song. So,
Yeah.
wow, just wow. It's like a Frank Zappa, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be. I think Frank Zappa probably kept all of his recordings though, and then like reused them, and we usually just throw them out. and
Oh,
don't
yeah.
reuse them.
Have you watched that Frank Zappa documentary? There's a new one
New one.
that came out like
No.
2 years or 1 year
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah.
The guy from not
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted produced it. Not John Wick, but the other guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he produced it. And I think they go to like Frank Zappa's
Recording
bodega,
studio.
and he's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
huge.
Full
And
of
like-
recording.
Yeah. But like on release stuff, I think.
Right.
I can't remember now, but I remember they going to like this bodega filled with like all of his stuff. Wow,
Wow.
that's crazy.
And you guys also work with many bands, many collaborations. So, how that happen? How do you decide this is the perfect band to collaborate? How you find it?
Sometimes they ask us, and sometimes we just want to work with them. Sometimes they're friends, and we think that it could be fun. You know, they all really happen quite
Yeah,
differently.
yeah. There's no really set sort of plan how they
No.
happen. It just
Do you have a wish list of bands or performers you want to work?
that we still want to do something with. I mean, I keep saying I want to get Diamanda Glass to sing on one of her records.
Wow.
Wow.
But so maybe she's listening. If you're out there,
Ah.
Diamanda.
Si estás
I've said that in a
escuchando,
few interviews now, but so far no response. So.
maybe this one will get to
Yeah,
her.
this will be the magic one.
Yeah, exactly. Like yesterday, I heard your Dead Skin Mask cover.
Oh yeah.
How did that happen? I mean, I'm a big Slayer, especially those albums like
Seasons in the
Seasons in the
Abyss.
Abyss, of course, Raining Blood, and in that area, I love those albums, and it blew me away.
Okay. I mean, this was we did an album of covers.
We used to play a lot of covers at the beginning.
We played a few covers in our set, and not so much anymore. But at that time, it was kind of just when we were getting a bit more known, and like you were saying, Roman, about how people think it's sad music or depressing music, and this sort of the doominess of doom music was kind of getting taken too seriously. We thought so. Yeah. Why don't we do an album of cover songs, and we'll put Slayer juxtaposed with Aha on it, and The Cure, and My Bloody Valentine and stuff. So it was
for fun.
It was for fun. It was a bit tongue in cheek, a bit like saying, okay, we don't take ourselves quite so seriously as everybody seems to think to, but also trying to show what our influences were, because they're all bands that we listened to.
Yeah.
But we also covered the Paul Bellini song we covered a fake Canadian metal band from a movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What movie?
Brain Candy. It's a Kids in the Hall movie.
Oh yeah, Kids in the Hall. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, they had a movie, and there was a band in the movie that played a song.
I don't remember that, but I remember
we covered the song that was being played by the fake band in the song in the movie.
Wow. That's great.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's very important. I don't know what you think about this, but you mentioned it. Not taking yourself too seriously, especially playing in a band that it's serious. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
How do you? I don't know how to
Manage
say this
it?
in English.
Manage.
Yeah, manage it. Yeah.
I think we just did it. We
Yeah.
just said, this is what it is. Take it or leave it.
Because
And I mean, so many people hated that Slayer cover.
I mean,
like-
Slayer fans hate everything.
Yeah,
that is
they
not
don't
Slayer.
have any clue.
Yeah,
But, I mean, just as many people loved it. So, I mean, that I think was kind of the appeal to us, is that, yes, you can hate it, but we don't really care if you're going to hate it. But there are those people who are going to love it. We're glad to meet you, sort of thing.
yeah. At the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Right? Like
And-
you don't have to think, okay, what do you like, or
And I think my thoughts about being in a band is to have fun
Mhm.
and to feel good about it. I don't know the black metal guys or the kind of music, but like what I do and what we share is to have fun,
Yeah,
and to feel good. So I think that's from what I heard about you, that's the main point of the band, to feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we
Good.
did it from the beginning. When we started playing Nadja live, we didn't look like a metal band, really. And I mean, we got called so many things. We would be called like librarians, or
And we were called the Hobbits of Doom.
yeah.
Oh,
Somebody said we looked like math teachers.
Yeah.
Really,
The Hobbits of Doom.
everything.
Yeah.
So we couldn't possibly take ourselves too seriously. Like, you either get really depressed about hearing those things, or it's quite funny.
Yeah.
yeah, wow. So what made you move from Toronto to Berlin?
Mostly just lack of opportunity in Canada. Because it's such a big country and the population is so small, it was pretty hard for us to tour there, just, logistically, and, you can't get huge audiences because there just aren't enough people. So moving to Europe, we had invitations to go there at least a couple times a year. We figured we might as well move there and then have more of an opportunity to respond to the invites that we got. And
Like, we just tried it for, I think,
a year.
about a year. We just tried it, and we toured everywhere, all over Eastern Europe. We went to Australia,
Oh, wow.
and suddenly it was really simple to do it. Not simple, but it was somehow logistically more easy.
Oh, it's
to do
way
it.
easier than touring Canada.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
for people that don't know, touring in Canada is like only Canada is
Yeah.
super difficult because yeah, it's huge.
So huge.
But like if you go from I don't know, Ontario to BC,
It's like
there's
4 days.
yeah, and you can only play like two
4
or
cities.
three. Yeah. So bands like American bands that wanna tour Canada, they like have to think about it.
Yeah.
It's not that cheap.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, just think about the population. Like Canada's 35 million and Germany's 80 million
Wow.
in like a tenth of the size, basically.
yeah, no, for sure. That and the fact that you can be in one country, like you're in Germany, and then you can take
Be
a
in
train.
Poland
and
in
you're
an hour.
yeah,
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah.
difference.
So like in terms of, I mean, not just being able to play more, just in terms of being, you know, to be able to live as artists, it made it that a reality for us. And in Toronto's a very expensive city.
Oh my
It's
god.
very competitive musically. So, you know, we had multiple jobs and a band on the side. So it wasn't easy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a mission to do the music there. I
Yeah.
have friends there. Their band is called Fucked Up, but
Yeah.
they can do it because I think alleged. No, I don't think it's allegedly. I think they talk about the government. I think they won like a Polaris Prize,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the government funds their
They
albums.
get some money. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right?
But they all also have jobs.
They did. I mean,
You
I don't
don't-
know. I mean, they don't tour as much anymore. Though.
No.
Fucked
They-
Up, yes, they tour.
Still a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In the state, they are actually on tour.
Mm.
But well, Fucked Up is mainly Mike and Jonah. And
Yeah.
Mike, yeah, he does music, but I think he's funded by the government.
Yeah.
That would be like the dream, right? That,
Oh yeah.
that the
That's
government pays you
impossible
for
here.
your
Yes.
That's impossible. I told with these guys, Slift. It's a band from France, and basically it's the same. You know, they receive money from the government, and they just play and have fun. And like, I want to live that dream too.
I mean, you can do it here, like with the Fonka, but it's hard and it's.
Oh, really?
You have to, yeah. You have to have a lot of contacts and like institutionalize yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like be very, very square with some things and have everything on rule, like
A budget.
a budget basically,
Yeah.
and everything like taxes and blah blah blah, super
Yeah.
square as the, so it's hard to do with a like rock band or doom band. It's
Yeah.
because it's a whole different animal that
Yeah.
that the institutions like the government.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you don't even apply for it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's there, but you
Yeah.
know it's there, but
Yeah.
No, it's not chance. There's no chance. So we should listen more songs.
let's listen to Sub Rosa.
Oh,
This
good.
is Cosimo, and we'll be back in a minute.
ahora regresamos,
Nadja.
pandilla.
Vamos.
One.
Oh, Cosimo, I feel your pain. When they all want you, but they don't know your game. I guess your death will
we're gonna do like a segment. Este es el segmento.
Estamos de regreso aquí en su Overdrive. Escuchamos a Sub Rosa, gran banda. Y tienen un nuevo proyecto que se llama The Authority, que fue editado en Blues Funeral Records. Y pues bueno, con grandes bandas de la serie Post-Wax. Estuvo Dead Meadow, Resin Combinum, Dozer, Acid King. Entonces fue su debut ahí. Yo tuve la oportunidad de verlos en el Fire in the Mountains. Y justo en el Fire in the Mountains me tocó conocer a Steve Von Till justamente. Y esta es mi recomendación del día de hoy, mi vinil favorito.
Wow.
Steve Von Till de Neurosis cambió un poco el sonido. Esto es algo más personal, muy enfocado en la naturaleza. Todos sus álbumes son más tranquilos, más relajados, no hay distorsión ahí. Más bien evoca mucho al sonido de la naturaleza. Mira, como pueden ver, aquí tiene todas las fases lunares. Es una cosa muy bonita lo que hace. Es un tipo de música diferente. El vinil azul es este. Y pues bueno, yo traje la Deep Voiceless Wildness. Y pues bueno, ese es mi disco. Pero como no vine la semana pasada, de una vez aproveché y me traje otro.
Eso.
Este es un clásico. Este es quizás uno de mis favoritos de Neurosis. Ya nomás, qué chulada. A ver si va a ver. Ahí está. El Honor Found in Decay es uno de mis discos favoritos de Neurosis. Siento que es de sus obras máximas, obras cumbres. Vinieron alguna vez a México, tocaron... ¿Cómo se llama este venue, Gabo? ¿Dónde tocaron?
Estás en Indianilla.
Que solo lo ocupan solo como para fiestas. No sé por qué alguien lo rentó ahí, pero sonó brutal.
Uno de los mejores conciertos a los que he asistido.
Sí,
when Neurosis came to the city, was one of my favorite concerts ever, and I think for a lot of us, it sounded super good. They had the all that they asked for, like the super heavy PA.
Yeah.
Super good concert, and the place was cool too. It was it was formerly a train station.
Okay.
So it was cool. All like wood floor, so the sound was really good.
Nice.
Do you know the name of the sound engineer of Steve Von Till Neurosis? I can't remember. What is the...
Dave.
Dave. Yeah, you're right, Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
Dave is the wizard behind Neurosis and Steve Von Till. I'm not kidding. It was the loudest concert of my life.
Wow.
More than sleep.
Really?
Really.
Okay.
That was a really good. So every show we recommend some records to our fans, and today I choose Steve Von Till and Neurosis. So you know very well this band. So
Yes, definitely.
what do you mean Neurosis for you guys, for example? What do they represent?
I don't know. I mean, I've listened to them for a very long time, so I don't know necessarily if I would consider them a gateway, like they opened me up to a new direction of music, but it was, I guess, kind of at that time, mid-90s, when Through Silver and Blood came out. That was the first album I heard from them.
Yes, classic.
And yeah, I guess it kind of showed a new way of metal, a new direction for metal, and to be honest, at that time I wasn't so much into heavy music or metal so much, largely because I found it kind of silly sometimes.
It is silly.
And Neurosis had this kind of artiness or maybe creativity is the wrong word, but like, a spirit behind the music that I thought, this has a little more depth or a little more thoughtfulness behind it that I find really interesting and appealing.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. It's I feel the same way. They open the gates for a new generation. They call it post-metal, ISIS, Cult of Luna.
Sure.
Now in this Russian circles, Pelican. So thanks to it's a really good band from the UK, Torpor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also Ren.
Yeah.
And Funerals. They are
Funeral.
Funeral.
I don't know them.
Yeah, they are from the UK, and I moved to Belgium, something like that. But
Okay.
it's the different. For me, it's just amazing the gates that they open, for a new generation, and how these kind of sounds continue changing, and how say evolution. So
yeah.
bands like you take these sounds and move to the next level. So I'm so happy to live in this era. For me, it's the new era for rock and roll. I love 70s music. I'm a really nerd from
Okay.
but I'm so happy to live in this era. We have amazing bands, and I feel so lucky to see all these bands. So yeah, well, that's my opinion.
Yeah, especially, you know what? Going back to what you said about Neurosis, I think one of the most interesting things about them is that they came up from the punk rock background. I saw that they play with Green Day and ran like all flyers like Neurosis, Rancid,
Yeah.
Green Day. I'm like
Operation Ivy.
Operation Ivy.
Yeah.
That's I'm like when did
But
when
their
did they
first album, like Pain of Mind, is a hardcore.
yeah, it's
record.
hardcore. Yeah,
Yeah,
like when did they decide to? Okay, now we're tired of that tupa 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 tupa, and now let's
Yeah.
go all the way to the.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fascinating. I think also what you said, and now that I'm looking at this, there's some, I don't want to say religion, no, not religion, but like mysticism. Do you agree
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Isn't Steve Bontiel is part of some sort of, I'm not sure if religion, but he
It's more like a nature. He's really involved with nature, as I know. So this kind of music evoke all this kind of sounds, more like the thunder, the wind.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's part of the journey of Steve. That's why it was very magical when the band play at Far in the Mountains,
oh, I bet.
and it was the perfect spot for this kind of the new sound of Steve Bontiel, to say something. So, well, that's my opinion.
No, for sure. So, do you have any recommendations? What have you been listening to lately?
Oh yeah, that's a really good one.
Lately.
You need to be heavy. It's music.
Well, you guys must know Mo, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
of
yeah.
Oh,
course.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
'Cause
We.
they've played here a lot. haven't
Yeah,
they?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
They play everywhere a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they were here not too long ago,
Yeah,
like 2 months ago,
Oh,
3
really?
months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have some friends, Descartes.
yeah.
I can't. They collaborate with them.
Ah, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw Mo Caradura
Yeah.
con Descartes.
Mhm.
Descartes I can't. Yeah, but I think they have like 2 sets, maybe like one.
Yeah, the experimental
they're
set
always
and then-
changing.
and then
Yeah.
the more metal or punk set.
Punk. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the latter one, like more punk.
Yeah.
more rock.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we like their stuff a lot, and they're good friends.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I don't. At some point I thought they were living here because they were here all the time.
I know,
Like,
yeah.
They
we're
tour
go-
every year here.
Yeah.
They're here every year
Yeah.
with different sets.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
fascinating.
Yeah.
I like also the duo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I really enjoy their music and and they are super nice.
Yeah.
Also.
Super nice people. Yeah.
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 I love to see them in small venues
Mm.
because you get the blast of the
Ah,
sound.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
You love it.
Like in 316, it's gonna be
Oh,
it's gonna be
yeah.
good. The sound there is really good, so people will have a really good time.
Can't wait. Talking about these guys, let's talk about the tour in Mexico. It's your first time in Mexico as a band, but so what do you expect from Mexico? Everybody talk about Mexico, tacos, tequila, fiesta, but tell us about your expectations about this tour.
To be honest, I don't know. I mean, it'll be a surprise, and I mean, so far the response has been quite good. So I think it'll be a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Well, a sold out show. That's
That is a nice surprise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only a seal of approval.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, I mean, it's not that you're expecting it, but once people respond to your music
Mhm.
and to your shows, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I won't say this in Spanish. O sea, Nadja va a estar de gira primera vez en México, Van a estar el día de mañana, 9 de febrero, en el 316, este venue
Sold out.
que está por la Merced, es en Fray Servando, Teresa de Mier,
Sí.
Reservando Teresa de Mier.
316.
Reservando Teresa de Mier 316. Metro Pino Suárez, llegan ahí, bueno, quien tenga boleto.
Quien tenga boleto llega y pues lamentablemente para los que no alcanzaron, pues ni modo, pero no es el único show. Aidan va a estar justamente en otro show en la Ciudad de México el día 14 de febrero en la Casa del Lago en Chapultepec. Para que si no alcanzaron el día de mañana, hay una oportunidad. 14 de febrero, Día del Amor y la Amistad, para que se vaya con el novio, la novia, el amigo, la amiga.
A echarse
Ahí.
unos besos, abrazos.
Sí, y es gratis ese, ¿no?
Gratis.
Sí, sí, sí.
La Casa del Lago es un espacio cultural muy bonito ahí
Ujú.
en el lago de
Chapul.
Chapultepec, y los shows son gratis con un panorama increíble del lago en la naturaleza para que se sienta mejor o que se sienta otra vibra ahí con la música.
Sí, sí, sí. Y también el 16 de febrero se van a Guadalajara y van a tocar con Sunset Images, grandes amigos, con Samuel y toda la pandilla. Y el 16 también van a estar en Guadalajara. Creo que vienen cambiados los venues, por lo que tengo entendido. En Guadalajara es en el The Basement, el de Nadja, y el de Aidan es en el Red Room. Entonces, para que no se confundan, están ahí volteadas los venues en el flyer.
Claro.
Y finalmente van a estar en Querétaro, en la Casa de la Contracultura, el día 17 de febrero. Así que hasta ahí llegaron las fechas. El que alcanzó boleto alcanzó y el que no va a estar llorando después. Tal cual.
Exacto.
So, we talk about this tour, guys. We gave dates and the venues. It's a change of venue in the flyer from Guadalajara. So, as I know, you will play at the Red Room.
Yes.
Uh,
And we play at basement.
yeah, exactly. And the flyer
And it's
is
backwards on the
yeah.
front.
So we just clarify that.
That was an old flyer. There's a new flyer with the right dates. on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for all the
That's-
people,
that's-
go to both, please.
Yeah, go
Yes.
to both. That's my my fortitude as my own social media manager. So
Aidan, are you gonna do a special Valentine's Day set?
absolutely, it'll be a loving.
We
Because
talked about this.
we were telling
Yeah.
people
Amiga
that,
and amigas come, eh?
yeah.
Yeah.
To, bring your loved one or
Bring your Valentine.
Your Valentine, yeah. It's gonna be a special set.
Sí, sí, sí.
Yeah, and the place is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
it would be
it's a cool.
really romantic. I'm going to be there.
Okay, nice.
So let's run together.
You heard it here first. Aidan's Valentine's special set.
Y bueno, también quiero agradecer a Facia, que nos ayudó mucho con esta entrevista, el 316 sin duda. Y por supuesto a Grain of Sand Booking, que también va a traer a Rotting Christ, a Mono. Están haciendo shows increíbles. Y bueno, gracias a ellos por ayudarnos con esta entrevista.
Oh, increíble. No, Mono va a estar bueno también, ¿no?
Sí, sí, sí. So Mono will play here, Godspeed You Back Emperor, You Guys, Russian Circles, Converge. So this is a really good year for and Bell Witch. So this is
Oh, wow.
a really good year for the drone doom stoner lovers.
Yeah,
So
very nice.
living the dream finally after 20 years.
Imagine, Roman. Today I was looking at a festival that we used to do together 10 years ago, and we were dreaming about this era. Like, okay, we like this, we love these bands. Sometime we wish they play here and we can share something with them. And now it's happening. So it's really.
Oh, nice.
I'm really happy to share it with you and with Joel and,
Living the
and
dream,
Roman.
baby.
Yeah. Well, it took 10 years, but I mean, you have to be consistent, right?
More than 10.
Yeah.
More than 10.
Yeah, let's put some music on and we'll be back in a minute. Vamos a escuchar algo de Neurosis del disco que trajo Roman.
Sí, del Honor Phone in Decay.
Vamos a escuchar Bleeding the Pigs y volvemos en breve aquí a su Overdrive.
Yes.
serpent swallows its tail with a half-eaten heart. The god of reason deserts me. Only earth and sky remain. Mountains shake and wake me. Words of the seeress reveal. Come out my eyes that I might see. Treacherous thoughts unfold in time and show their nature. Bleed the pig of its life.
De Oakland, California. Eso fue Neurosis, una banda ya desaparecida. No sabemos si algún día volverán.
Yo creo que no.
Yo creo que no.
A ver qué pasa.
No, está
Es muy
duro,
difícil.
¿no?
So-
Está difícil.
We talk about if Neurosis will come back someday. We think no.
No,
I don't think so.
Did you ever tour with them?
No, we played with them once, and I toured with Steve's solo project, but we never toured with Neurosis.
Oh, okay.
How's tour with Steve? He looks like a really lovely guy.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And-
I don't remember how many shows, maybe like 5 or something like that. It was a
Oh,
shortish,
sweet.
but it was nice.
Guys, you tour with everybody.
Yeah.
You're living the dream.
Yeah.
I want to tour with you. Uh,
Next year,
this is the
make it happen,
Make
bro.
it happen.
this is the first of many tours of you in Mexico. I believe that.
Okay.
I believe that.
Okay.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, it took some time, but
Mhm.
you're here finally.
Yeah.
So you say your friends come to Mexico. Mexico is a good place. It's a good tacos there.
Well, I think that's how it's growing. Like bands that come here, they go back to their country and they're like, okay, you have to go to Mexico
sure.
and play there, because at some point, going back to the metal scene, Mexico had a bad reputation when it came to metal promoters.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. And I heard it from a tour manager.
Okay.
So it's for me. I've been listening to music and I've been around since like the 944.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of know how it goes. So I'm glad to see that more bands are coming and that the bands that have played here are going back, like I said, to their countries and are giving.
Good reviews. and
Yeah.
stuff, Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's because sometimes the big productions and stuff, they don't really care about people.
mm,
Yeah.
and
that's true.
and the DIY scene and the, like, people that does everything together with their communities, it's like more human,
Mhm.
not just
Yeah.
the numbers.
Yeah.
So that is the reason, I think.
Mhm.
And you're here with awesome people, so
Yeah.
I think you'll have
Yeah.
a great time.
Th-
We always prefer to work in a DIY setting.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
we've
It's
been
more
doing that
honest.
for years. Yeah, it's more honest, but you have better connections with people.
Yeah.
You're more in connection with the promoter and the venue, and then the fans themselves directly in a way. So
Yeah, Gabo, to tell the truth, because I mean, I have the opportunity to travel to Europe, and for me it was a shock because you have a sound engineer, you have PA, even you have a place to sleep and food. It's
Mhm.
like a wow, this is the dream.
Yeah.
So, because here in Mexico, for local bands, we play in shitty bars, no PA, no sound engineer. Sometimes it's just bring your stuff and play, and we don't care. So you are playing, and they put the music, the reggaeton behind you, and drunk people like, yes, like, shut up, nobody cares your band. So it is what it is in Mexico. So it was a shock for me when I traveled. The people really care about this kind of music. People buy merch. That's very important. I understand in Mexico can happen sometimes because we don't have enough. Well, the people don't have enough money.
Yeah.
So when you bring your T-shirt and it's like I don't know, 25 euros or something like that for Mexicans, it represent a lot of money.
Yeah.
And sometimes the bands don't get it. Why they don't buy merch? It's because of price. But also it's part of our culture. So we're trying to change that with this scene. We really told with the new generation, say you should buy merch, you should pay your ticket. We fight with the bars because we bring our PA, like we want to sound in a proper way. So we're trying to do the things in a in a good way, not like in the 90s or the 2000s. So that, as I say, think you come in the best the best moment.
Okay.
For example, this venue, the 316, is just amazing. It's small,
Mhm.
but as I say, they care about the sound, they care about the bands, they give you a catering, they pay you, you can sell your merch there.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. And people who understand why music is important or the value of the music, so
Sure.
to say something.
Yeah.
So, well, that's the context of Mexico. It's really sometimes the opposite to Europe. So when the bands come for the first time in a DIY, can be a shock.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to sound fatalist. It's just the fact.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is also one reason we moved to Europe 15 years, well, 14 years ago, whenever it was, because, yeah, touring in North America was not easy. And it's not that you
Not
don't.
just Mexico. It was.
Yeah, it's not just
also
Mexico. I mean, Canada's like that
US and
too.
Canada.
Really?
Difficult.
It can be difficult there, yeah. I mean, outside of the big cities,
Yeah.
then smaller places, it's really hard to find venues with good systems and good conditions and things like this.
Yeah. So talking about tours, can you share with us how you manage your tours in Europe? Or so you have a booking or it's a DIY?
It's
Tell us
DIY.
the ABC. How is tour in Europe?
I mean, we have worked with some booking agencies in the past, but for the last, I don't know, good number of years, we've done most of the booking all ourselves. And like I was saying, that it's part of the appeal of that is that you have more of a connection
Mhm.
with like everybody involved in what happens in a show. So it's not like we're a band and then we show up and we hide in the green room all night and speak to nobody because
Yeah.
don't make eye contact with us or something.
Mhm.
We build a connection. It's part of building a community, and not all.
Built it from the beginning.
Sure.
So even when we worked with booking agents, because it is exhausting to book a tour,
Yeah.
so sometimes we would give it over to a booking agent. But everyone they booked it with people we knew already, so we already had a connection.
Yeah.
With the promoters,
Yeah.
the local promoters,
Yeah.
everybody.
And I think when we first moved over, some friends of ours from Italy called Ovo. I don't know if you know this band. They're also a duo, kind of.
So super great.
I mean, they were kind of grind punk at the beginning, and
Ovo?
now they're a little more
Wow.
electronic grind, noise rock or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, they took us on our first big European tour, and they also came from the DIY squat scene, and so they kind of gave us like a methodology
Mhm.
of how to do this.
Wow.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we did a collaborative record with them
Mhm.
actually, and which, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of dub doom,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Obo?
Ovo.
OVO?
OVO.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Recommend it.
Yeah.
Do you, piggybacking on what Roman said, or ask, do you have goals each year? Like, okay, this year we have to tour 2 times, 3 times, and we have to put out an album.
No, not so specifically, I don't think. I mean, the issue is balancing like life work kind of stuff, because
Mhm.
music for me anyway is like the only job I have. I do have to pay the rent, so
Yeah.
I have to play enough to pay the rent. So there's an element of like trying to balance that sort of financial necessity of it, and then the like aesthetic enjoyment of it.
Mhm.
So sometimes, I'll play less because it's not appealing or something, or I'm just
Yeah.
not feeling it, and it's more about just making ends meet. But other times, yeah, it's more about the experience and wanting to be out there and share music with people.
I
So
think the
that-
last few years we really actively tried to enjoy our tours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Book tours that we know
that
will
we
just
know we're gonna like,
be
we know we're
good
gonna
and
play good places and
with
work with
friends
good people.
and yeah,
That's really nice.
Yeah.
making it comfortable and good. I mean, we're also not young, older than you.
That's really cool. I mean, and this is a really good advice, especially for new bands. I mean, us, our band, we book everything by ourselves.
Mhm.
It was a challenge because we don't know people there. We're from Mexico, so we just trust in people. So the first time we have a good tour, some shows like I don't know. This time it was much better, and hopefully next time, as you say, you start to know more people,
Yeah.
and you try
You
can
build
do
a
it.
community.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of the
Yeah.
community. So I have two more questions for you guys. Let's. I'm going to say the easy, the easy question.
Okay.
I want to you guys explain us in general words the gear that you use to play on live, because your sound is pretty amazing. So I'm very curious about what kind of pedals, cabs, or etc. you use to play.
Okay. We have no cabs. We
Okay.
just go direct.
To the
Really?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Not-
you,
not
you
from the
really
very
need to
beginning.
have a really good PA.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
This is why it's in our rider that yes, we need a really good PA. It has to have subwoofers. We need to have monitors.
Oh.
Yeah. When we started out, we played with amps, and yeah, I don't know. We did it for a couple of years at least, but had a lot of really difficult experiences with sound engineers that just didn't understand
Yeah.
what we wanted to do. So, going even more DIY direction.
Yeah.
Okay, we're mixing ourselves. So now we have a mixer on stage, and everything, the drum machine, the bass, and the guitar all runs into that on stage mixer, and that goes direct to the house.
Wow. Oh, that's nice.
That's a simple and
Easy.
practical thing.
It's very simple, it's very practical, and it means we can travel pretty lightly. And
Yeah. Do you know this band from the UK, North? GNOD?
oh yeah,
Yeah, I saw these guys.
yeah, they're great.
Holy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
And
Yeah.
we talked with Paddy, and Paddy says the fifth member of North is the sound engineer,
Yeah, of
and it
course.
was really amazing because they play and the sound engineer, put some effects and change everything the show for these guys. It was
Yeah,
like, oh
absolutely.
my god!
Yeah.
And they give us, you should invest in your sound engineer. That's the
It's an important element.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
fifth,
yeah.
the Beatle.
yeah, you're right.
And I have
Speaking of not to give too much away, but there is a collaboration in the pipeline.
Oh Jesus! I talked with Paddy,
Yeah.
and he said a couple of months ago I interviewed to them, and because they have the Notcat,
Yeah. Right.
and they say we are going to move the direction. We are going to not to quit, but stop to play with big amps
Mhm.
and focus more on electronic ambient music. So
Mhm.
now I got it.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. I would try to. If not, you can help me to translate.
Yeah, of course.
This is more like a personal question for you guys.
Mhm.
We want to know more about the person, not the rock stars, the characters. So, in your daily life, what values or actions guide your life? For example, be a nice person. Buy in your local store. Be a volunteer in an NGO, or tell us about this more like the human part of you guys.
The human part, huh?
Hmm.
I mean, actually, right now in Germany, it's a very weird situation with the politics and various wars happening
Mhm.
and how it's affecting life there. And as non-Germans, of course, we're living on residency permits, and we actually have to be careful what we say because
Wow.
we could get in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a situation in Germany now, which is a bit weird.
Mhm. I mean, one thing about because we've really toured everywhere, so we've been. One nice thing is that we really meet people everywhere, and like in Ukraine and in Russia, we have friends there who we speak to in both countries, and we've really tried to communicate and keep in touch with as many people as we can that can still communicate with us. We really just try to listen to them and just understand what they're going through. I mean, these things that are happening right now are so political that it's being filtered through whatever country you happen to live in and what those governments want you to know and hear and believe. And I mean, I think for us, it's been the last few years especially, it's been really important to listen to the people in these places.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And I know, I feel like we've played a lot of places that might be like contentious
Yeah.
places in terms of who their government is and some of the politics that are in place, but going to play there to people that are in this community listening to this kind of music feels really important to us because we're sharing like an outlook or a personal viewpoint of the world, and
And it's important in the DIY scene because you're not, the governments aren't bringing you there. You're not playing on the government's dime, and you're playing for people, a lot of kids who don't have an outlet and don't have, I don't know, places to hear these things or be able to express things. And
people who can't express what, their own voice.
Yeah.
so this has been a really important thing for us
Definitely.
the last
And
few years. And
actually moving from Canada to Germany, that really was a big change for us. Like the
Yeah.
political reality of life in Europe is quite different from Canada.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
And in Canada, I mean, it's a comfort sort of thing, but it wasn't really like an awareness for us. And we didn't have to be aware of it necessarily.
yeah,
But as soon as we moved to Germany, we're automatically playing like left-wing youth centers and left-wing
Yeah.
squats and stuff, because that's where the scene that was interested in our music was situated. So it immediately became part of our lifestyle, I guess, or how we
Yeah, and
worked,
an
lived, and
awareness.
worked.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. You say something very important. It's about to know the others. It's not about the beliefs sometimes, I
Yeah.
mean, it's not about religion. It's not about politics.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just more about humanity,
Sure.
It's
Finding common experiences, things that we can both appreciate.
And that kind of experience, you can find it on the music, as I say, like this kind of music, you need to feel it. And it's nothing related with politics, with religion, with whatever. It's just
Yeah.
music. And if you feel it, you feel you feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
but
I
but-
hate most governments. I hate
Yeah,
most
yeah.
religions.
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Like,
right.
they really stop things, and I feel like people who can like come to shows, and it's good to like talk to people. And this was something that was a real privilege to us to be able to go
Yeah.
to these places.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
talk to
Yeah.
people.
And change your perception of life. I mean,
Yes.
travel
Yeah,
and meet different people, change your perception of life.
absolutely.
I mean, as you said, we have this network of connections for tours or whatever, but you know the people with different beliefs or points of view, and at the end, it's your friend, and you learn something different. Like, oh, I never think on that way. That's really cool. Or and that's beautiful. It's one of the most amazing things of music. Travel,
Yeah.
meet others, and of course, change the sound. So
Yeah.
that's really
Oh,
good.
for sure. Especially nowadays that though I don't know if this is the way, but nowadays that the governments are dividing us, or I don't know who is
Yeah,
dividing
definitely.
us. I think especially within the, for a lack of a better word, DIY scene everywhere, like worldwide. Like nowadays is when we should be more connected
Yeah,
as
definitely.
opposed of being divided. Yeah, like, oh, you play punk rock? No, I don't play
Yeah.
with punk rock bands,
Yeah.
or you believe in those ideas and I don't, so we cannot play together.
Yeah, in Mexico, that start to happen with music. The metalheads with the stoners, the punks, and if you're a stoner, you can go to the metal show, and that's stupid.
Yeah,
It should be more like in this way. It's just music. You go, talk, change points of view, have fun. That's it. It's more humanity. That's really cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so we left a couple of minutes. We need to translate because we talk a lot. So I'm going to try to remember.
Lots of big subjects, too.
Sí.
Yeah, we went deep.
Lo último que les preguntamos, y es algo que a mí me interesa siempre mucho, es conocer la parte humana de nuestros invitados, ¿no? En Dumanstone lo hacemos mucho, si ustedes escuchan el podcast. Y bueno, les preguntamos en su día qué valores o acciones o qué momentos marcan su vida, ¿no? Para ser mejores personas. Y dicen algo muy importante. Dicen, hemos tenido la oportunidad de viajar un montón, de conocer un montón de personas. Y eso nos ha permitido como abrirnos a escuchar a los demás. Es importante escuchar a los otros sin importar que no tengan tu mismo punto de vista. No se trata de religión, no se trata de política, se trata de la música, se trata de humanidad, se trata de comunión. Y dice algo que nos deja la música ha sido esa parte de poder conocer a otros, y dice, tenemos amigos de Ucrania, tenemos amigos de Rusia, y hemos ido a tocar allá, tienen diferentes puntos de vista, y en estos momentos por un tema político está dividido como si se odiaran los unos a los otros, cuando los conocemos y son personas increíbles. Entonces hablamos de esta parte de la humanidad que no se debe de dividir, sino que pues más bien debemos de ser unidos,
Claro.
y esto la música nos los da, ¿no? La música es como el poder para unir a las personas.
Exacto.
Y pues bueno, de la parte ñoña hablamos de Gear, queríamos conocer de dónde viene ese sonido brutal. En realidad es muy simple, dicen que ellos no usan gabinetes, ellos se conectan directo al PA, y bueno, ya tienen bajo.
Que tienen su mixer ahí, ellos se mezclan y ya salen directo al equipo de sonido del lugar para evitarse problemas de
Del ingeniero.
microfoneo. Los ingenieros, ellos se mezclan en el escenario y mandan 2 líneas por estéreo
Ujú.
y listo.
Sí, exactamente. Y sé que no quieren decir mucho, pero por ahí van a hacer algo con Nod. Pueden escuchar la entrevista que le hice a Paddy en Tumanstone Latinoamérica. Y pues bueno, también hablamos de Neurosis, Steve Bontil. Dice que ellos turearon con Steve Bontil justamente, y que pues es un gran ser humano, y que es una... Neurosis representa una inspiración. Hablamos de que Neurosis abrió las puertas para toda una generación de bandas.
Claro.
Gracias a Neurosis podemos tener hoy esto que se le llama el post-metal, pues muchísimas bandas que hemos escuchado, Isis, Pelican, Russian Circles, Cult of Luna, y bueno, y demás cosas. ¿Qué más se me olvida, muchachos?
No, es todo.
No, no, sí
O
hay
sea,
más.
todo bien, ¿no?
Creo que ya
No,
tenemos
no,
ahí
tenés
el
razón.
resumen así.
Y si no,
resumen.
puede verlo en recalentado,
Exacto.
Exactamente.
y ahí nos manda sus preguntas.
Exacto, y se las traducimos.
Y por supuesto del tour, ya les dijimos las fechas en español. Recuerden que van a estar en la Casa del Lago, Idian, y pues bueno, mañana no hay boletos, desafortunadamente ya
Revelation.
es sold out, pero pueden visitar Querétaro, Guadalajara, y bueno, ahí van a estar también tocando
Claro.
ellos. Y pues bueno, creo
14
que
de febrero también dijimos, ¿no?
Sí,
Que
sí,
hay un
sí.
show especial.
sí, el Día del Amor y la Amistad en la Casa del Lago,
Lago.
para que vaya con su pareja.
Eso.
Y pues bueno, vamos a cerrar esta transmisión, nos quedan unos minutillos, vamos a hablar un poco en inglés y les regresamos a traducir.
Cerramos con una rolita de ellos, ¿no?
Sí. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in this interview.
Our
It
pleasure.
means a lot for us. Welcome to Mexico,
Thank you.
and we hope you have a really great tour here. And this will be the first of many tours in Mexico.
Let's hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, we are really excited.
Cool.
So it's time to go to sleep. I know you have a jet lag, so that's why we really feel grateful that you guys come. Probably
Yeah.
at this point you went to sleep, but
I'm
you're
still
here.
awake at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Some final words for your fans, Mexico, Latin America.
Just thank you. Thanks for
Yeah. Thanks
Having
for
us.
having us here, and hope you appreciate the shows.
yeah.
Yes, definitely.
No, thank you for coming, and we really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. And
Yeah, no problem.
Bueno, pues muchas gracias a todo el público que se conectó. Como todos los jueves, estamos a las 5 de la tarde, de 5 a 7, con invitados de todas las latitudes del planeta, con
Ujú.
mucho rock and roll para platicar y muchas anécdotas y cosas y música sobre todo.
Sí, la música es el eje de este programa.
exacto.
Conéctense todos los jueves 5 a 7. Román, ¿dónde te pueden encontrar?
Pueden encontrar en Tumanstone Latinoamérica. Tenemos muchas entrevistas con muchos héroes de la escena, en español y en inglés. Y bueno, Acid Nightmare 666 mi Instagram. Joel.
Joel, me pueden encontrar como Conversaciones de Altura, y pues en el Overdrive todos los jueves aquí andamos cotorreándola con la pandillota.
¿Tu mi Gabo?
Yo estoy como Última Generación MX, ahí se enteran de lo que hacemos. Y sigan también las redes de Nadja, que van a estar por acá, por México, unos días.
Your social media?
Nadja Love, LUV.
Yes.
Nice.
So,
Eso.
vayan a Bandcamp, pueden comprar discos de ellos en Bandcamp. Y por supuesto, también seguirlos en Facebook, Instagram, ahí están.
Are you selling merch?
Yes.
Okay,
Ahí-
traigan sus varos.
Traiga su dinero, dinero,
toros.
dinero.
Sí, para que se lleven un
Para que,
buen
para
recuerdo.
que se vayan a las luchas.
Exacto.
Eso. Vamos a cerrar el programa con algo de Nadja. Esto que sigue se llama Veil of Disillusion y viene en el Numbness. Y cerramos este programa número 68.
Yes.
Ay, güey.
Gracias.
Cuídense mucho. Nos escuchamos el
Gracias a
próximo
todos.
jueves por acá.
Ahí se ven
Buena
pandilla.
noche.
Muchos
Yes. Gracias.